Hey you guys, so today I'm going to teach you how to use the matchup schedule just in case you're having any issues figuring it out. And the reason why we're doing this is so that I know what your available times are and I can look at my schedule and put you in where I have openings. So the more that you put in, just put your name and then what times you're available. So then that way I can see on my schedule who it is, because if you just click and you put the times, I don't see the name. I have to go in and figure out who posted that. So it's a lot easier if you put your name, put the times that you're available, and then that way I can match up to see when I'm available. So you might not be able to see my screen. Hold on just a second. Let me share my calendar. Now you should be able to see my screen. Okay, so whenever you're going into the matchup schedule, remember there's different calendars. You're going to have your calendar because it's on Google Calendars, but then you're also going to have access to the calendar that all of us can see. And that's the Power People in Business. That's the pink one here. And you're able to change the color. So it doesn't have to be this peach fishy color right here, the salmon color. It can be any color you choose it to be. These are just the preferences that I set up on mine. So what you're going to do is you'll click on the time. So once you click on the time, you can add the title. But see, it's in purple right now, and that's because I haven't changed the calendar. So if this is the time I'm available, I'm going to put my name, Amanda, open 11 to 2 p.m. So you can put just that in there, okay? And then you have to make sure that you change the calendar, otherwise I'm not going to see it. So since we're Power People in Business, that's the one that it needs to be selected, and then you press save. Now, if you wanted to invite people to this, like say if we have like a group meeting, or if you want to put something, specifically in here, say if we're doing calls and we all want to jump on and listen to the calls together, we can definitely do that. And if we do, we can add guests. We just have to have their Gmail. Okay, so if I wanted to add Amanda open 11 to 2, I'm just going to put Alex in here just because he'll get this and I can tell him. So then you add as many people as you want to, press save, and then it can send the invites right there. Okay, so this is how we're using our matchup schedule. Very important that you get this in before Sunday at 5 p.m. because at 5 p.m. that's when I am going through and matching up. So you can see, Mercedes is already filled in her matchups. See how this says no title right there? That's because you didn't put a name, you just put the times, and I don't know who it is. So I have to go in and click and figure out. And I can see because I have to go in, but if you put the more information in there, then the easier it is for me. So I know that it's Mercedes, so I can go in and edit it and change that to Mercedes. Okay, so 9 to 11. And it's best if you just put the time in here instead of blocking off all of the time, because when you block off all the time, sometimes it's harder for me to add things or other people in there. So if it's 9 to 11, that's fine. It doesn't have to, you don't have to block off the whole day. It's easier for me just to look at this. I know that you're open from 9 to 11. And then that frees up some of the color on my schedule, okay? But I see 9 to 11 right there because we added that. So this is how we're using the matchup schedule. Make sure it has to be in every Sunday because this is where I have a block scheduled for myself where I goal set and plan week every Sunday from 5 to 6 p.m. So if it's not in by 5 to 6 p.m., I cannot guarantee that we'll have any time together to do calls or whatever it is that we need to work on together. So get to working on your matchup schedule. If you have any questions, reach out to me personally and I can help you. Hopefully that was helpful, and have a good week.